Good evening, everybody. I am Nascar Man 101 back with another video, and I'll be playing NASCAR Heat Evolution with my friend Lego.
Yo.
And what made us decide to play a 3-year-old NASCAR game? Well,
it was shit, so we decided to travel back.
I've honestly
to see how bad it was.
I think that just sums it up right there. That and the fact that the online servers still work, so we kind of want to see how the AI drives.
For some, only one little problem. We can't get the AIs in here.
So it'll just be us two going at it.
Yeah.
Alright, that doesn't bother me too much. I'll be going in as Chase Elliott.
And I'll go in as Joe Logano.
It's a hosted lobby, so there we go.
Alright.
Yeah. Starting off at
Man,
Michigan.
so many memories back in this game.
Man, this game had so many problems. I can tell you, the one reason I didn't like the online stuff was the level bull crap. You had to be like a certain level to be in certain lobbies, which was dumb.
Yeah.
And I was always stuck with the wreckers. So, honestly, this game is kind of like the Daytona just remastered, and with the modern class cars. In most
yeah, that's what I basically said initially on a Bora's past streams he did on the game. Fun fact, I actually had to buy this game digitally because there were no physical copies of this game at all in my area. Remember, I live in Canada, so
yeah. I got mine for Christmas when I got my PS4. One thing I like is that in the background you can see the 2015 cars in the background.
Same.
I can tell because of the Orthro, Greg Biffle car. Okay, so it'll be just me and Lego, unfortunately. We do not have any AI drivers, so it'll just be us two going at it.
Oh my god, the old engine sounds. Oh my god. This brings back memories. Oh my god, cars are twitchy as hell.
I know. I completely forgot how easy it is to lose control. Trying not to yank the steering wheel too hard. It's like I remember the interiors before the update. There used to be no miles an hour thing. It used to be just a Sprint Cup logo. Oh,
really?
I barely touched the wall, and it sent me around.
I'll just wait for you.
I barely touched the wall. What's even funnier is the fact that Bobby Labonte is our spotter, and yet he's in the game. So ain't it kind of weird that Bobby Labonte is your spotter, but Bobby Labonte's in the game?
True.
That's why I went and switched it to Brett Griffith.
Still there?
They had
Oh, whoa.
Mike Joy in this as well. Why was I slamming to you on your screen or something?
No, I was wibble wobbling. My car was losing control. Oh, nope. That did it again. I can believe how twitchy these cars are in simulation mode. Still can't believe this game is about 3 years old.
And yet the servers are still up.
We got someone joining us. Welcome to our broadcast. We are playing Heat Evolution, a 3-year-old NASCAR game, because we're bored.
Not?
Why not? Then we're bored, so.
We're only going to be doing this for about half an hour, so.
Yeah, most likely. Because it's just us out here, and it's going to get boring real quickly. We're just here to see how the game was back then, comparing it to now. Playing as Chase Elliott. What's even funnier is I got a die cast of this car in my room. It's one of those little miniature ones though, and ain't those big ones that you have in huge display cases.
You mean 164 scale to 124?
Ain't the 124 scale one those big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 164 scale I got. That, and I got Ricky Stenhouse's throwback car. I also got Trevor Bain's throwback car, and I also got Eric Marola's throwback car. Race time, 3 minutes, 4 seconds.
To 3 minutes and 5.7.
Right.
The only thing good I can find about this entire loading screen, the lobby screen here, is
the background.
Yeah, it's unique. I'll give it that.
I give them props for the background, but I still don't get the whole loading thing. It's still an element to this day in NASCAR online lobbies, but I don't get why in private lobbies can you just press the... I remember in NASCAR, not NASCAR, NASCAR the game Inside Line, you could, oh snap, I forgot, that's the old Richmond logo. That's the Richmond I went to 5 times before they changed the logo. They called it Richmond International Raceway, but now it's called Richmond Raceway now. Which, honestly, I kind of like how it looks because it gives it like an old, classic, vintage look.
Oh, just the 2 R's?
No, with the walls. How the walls are like all like red, white pattern.
Oh, how Danny Allen's just looking up to the top, right? Like, hey, what's this Toyota logo doing right next to me? Why do I have Air Jordans on my sleeves?
Then they also got Kyle Busch to look at that same direction.
I don't know.
Let's see, Richmond International Raceway before it changed.
The race is going green. There's a green flag.
Green flag. One thing I wished they did for this game was bring back the Dirt to Daytona spotter.
I sat in that section right over there, right before you get off a turn. Before you get off turn 2. That's the section I sat at in 2016.
Wow.
And the car that Chase Elliott was using was the American Red Cross car. Honestly, I didn't like the design too much, but it was kind of decent. It could have been better though.
Still, I'm keeping it off the walls here.
I'm not. Or at least I wasn't for that first lap.
And now just scraped a wall.
Yep, hit the wall again. One thing about Richmond I missed the most about the old Richmond was the whole Richmond National Raceway logo on the back. Now you just see Richmond written on it.
5 laps to go.
Now, the number one thing I never understood about NASCAR games in Richmond was that in real life there was a whole bunch of sponsors on the wall, but in the games they barely showed them. That was the number one thing I was so confused about.
I think the main reason why is because sponsorship money.
That and licensing.
Of licensing fees.
Yeah, because there was a whole bunch of sponsors up in the wall. Like, sponsors for, like, news channels, some sort of grill. One year it had Chevrolet all over it. This place had a whole bunch of sponsors. I think this is the I even once walked on the start finish line once, and I think this was that exact same race. Oh yeah, it was, because I had a pass to watch the driver introductions.
Here you go.
Nice.
And the best part was I actually shook Denny Hamlin's hand, and I think I'm right, but Denny Hamlin ended up winning this race, I believe. So was my right hand that lucky? I'm only saying this because I'm a redhead. That, and I got a 7 on my left arm that's like connected dots with like 6 moles.
I don't know.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like, there's like 6 moles on my left arm, and if you connect them together to make a perfect 7.
Great job.
If I had the PlayStation app, I would totally send you a photo of that right now if I wanted to. Funny thing is, I didn't notice this until like 2 years ago. I thought it was cool. I thought I was the luckiest person on earth.
Damn, I kind of miss the old engine sound effects, but I'm glad they got rid of them.
I'm kind of glad they changed it up in Heat 2. Another
And
thing
they completely changed it in Heat 3.
I like that too. I like how they're changing it. The one thing I didn't like between the second, what the second game had,
Yes.
that the first one
No,
had,
wait.
was
We're gonna go to my home track, apparently, since I'm
Alright.
closer to New York than I am Michigan.
so. The number one thing I hated the most was in NASCAR Heat 2, the same wheel spin was kept. So that basically in first gear, you could be like driving like probably 60, and you know how the wheels are supposed to start like turning and going backwards, having that tire effect. That never happens in this game, and it never happened in Heat 2. But I'm so glad that they did it in Heat 3 and made it so that there was actual wheel spin. So that's a good thing. That, and they also had a moderate, like, slow, medium, fast, and very fast motions of the tire. They also updated that as well, which I'm proud of.
I see, it's Kyle Busch's one.
Yeah, Kyle Busch is looking. He's like, "What is this Toyota sign doing next to me?"
I don't deserve to be here.
Oh.
Anyways,
Oh,
you had a...
there's something I gotta show you when it comes to this track. We both have. We're gonna go down pit road after we come back around, cause watch the pit stop when we come in pit road.
There's a green flag.
I highly doubt it'll show in online.
I think it should. Oh, jeez.
All clear.
The pit stops in this road course are extremely weird. I mean, they're normal.
Anyways,
but the pit.
you had a weird dream today, you told me.
Oh yeah, weird dream.
You might as well say it now to keep it forever on YouTube.
At this point, I better. So, I had this dream last night. I was going to this like amusement park with a bunch of random YouTubers, and of course I was there because, of course, of this channel. So, blah blah blah. And of course, I got a course penalty while speaking. Hopefully, this wears off. So there we go. So, I'm wearing my fire suit and my helmet that are in my profile picture. So then, I remember there's only a certain amount of characters I remember, but I know Mark and Jack said the guy were in a dream. I never ran into him during the entire dream. They just went off and vlogged and whatever. One person I swear I hope I never saw was Jake Paul or Logan.
Good. Okay.
Alright, let's go to pit road. I think it should allow us to see the pit road animation. Now, people, tell me what is wrong with this pit stop once we come in. That's if it shows the animation.
Now continue on with the story.
Okay, so I go to a arcade and there was this NASCAR simulator. It was one of those simulators where you actually got in the car. So I start racing. Okay, here we go. Pit stops ahead. We're gonna let the people guess what's wrong with the pit stop here.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it.
If you couldn't tell, the pit crew's uniforms are mirrored. That's the weird thing about Watkins Glen pit stops is the pit crew's uniforms are mirrored.
Alright, continue on with her story.
Okay, so I started racing at Richmond because it's my home track, so I was like, you know what, I might as well race. So I start racing. I did the first 2 laps. I look out the window of the car, I just look out of suspicion because I think someone was watching me. So I look out, and everyone that was on the bus was watching me. Oh, except for Jack.
You had 2 fursuiters watching you.
Yeah, I had 2 famous fursuiters watching me doing my race. I'm sitting there shifting on restart, shifting it like it's no tomorrow. I end up winning the race after 23 laps, and everyone was watching me through the windshield. It was uncomfortable, let's just say that. Everyone was watching. So, oh jeez. Car was wobbly as heck, but back to what I was saying. So the race is over. Instead of opening the simulator door, I climbed out like an actual NASCAR driver. And I get hugged by the 2 fursuiters to a point where I almost suffocate. And then that's when I woke up from my dream. And I look in the mirror to make sure I was still, normal afterwards. Yeah, one of the weirdest dreams I've had in a while. I don't know what exactly who they are, who the 2 fursuiters were, but I know one of them was a female, and it was pink and white. The other one was a male. It was orange with white, had blue eyes, something like that, something blue. I don't know their names right off the top of my head, but I have seen their channels pop up in my recommended list. So it's probably why they were in my dream. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was weird. I've had weirder dreams.
Yeah, we all have.
Yeah, imagine having a dream where you got lost in Verdun during World War I. Yeah, that's scary and weird.
Interesting.
Yep. I tell you what, the menu music in this game was not very good. I'll admit, some of the songs...
Hey, at least it wasn't copyrighted.
Yeah, at least it didn't copyright.
That's the only good thing I can find.
I think the soundtrack could have been better.
Yeah. But hey, it was the first time back at making NASCAR games. What do you expect?
Carl Edwards looked straight into the viewer's face.
Yeah, I'm a cover guy.
Where's your backflips? What, he forgot?
This was actually his last ever NASCAR game.
Which is sad because he retired out of nowhere.
Yeah, after getting screwed over by Logano.
What's even more ironic is that you're driving as him right now.
Shut up.
It seems that me and what was it? Who is that other NASCAR fan guy that was a fan of Denny Hamlin from the last episode?
Volvo Bros.
think, yeah, that's who it was. All I know is me and him are gonna have a rivalry because I'm just gonna keep bringing up that Martinsville incident. He's gonna talk about how good Denny Hamlin is, and I'm just gonna come in and ruin it. Like, yeah, but at least I didn't dump someone else just to get one spot and then get wrecked himself.
You know what? Just to piss him off, I might just switch to Denny Hamlin and do a Martinsville race. And you have to spin me out.
I'm not doing that. Matter of fact, maybe I should. Maybe I should, as payback. Because everyone knows payback is a
bitch. Exactly.
What's funny is the other day my parents were talking about a dog, and I asked what gender is it? They said it was a female, so I said, so basically it's a bitch, ain't it?
Did they get a laugh out of it?
Yeah, they both did. My sister got a little offended, and I said, what? That's what a bitch is. A female dog. What? You don't read the dictionary? What's funny is I still have my student dictionary from when I was in elementary school. It's all torn to pieces in the front.
You're a dude. Walk up to a woman and say, "Hey, baby, you want to see my tits?" Then you just pull out two birds. They're tits.
Oh. Just go up to a random girl and like, yo, you want to see my bitch? They just show up the female dog.
Imagine if someone actually animated that. Actually care about us to animate that.
Oh no, I better stop laughing before I start crashing. Just go up to her in your car, say, hey, you want to see my bitch? And then walk over and there's the female. Oh, I see how it is. You still salty after the whole Castrol incident.
I'm not even mad about that.
What was that about then?
Yeah, I'll let you take the win. I feel bad about that. I'll let you take it.
Yeah, you better feel bad.
Great job.
Exactly. I deserved it. What's funny is my first time being back in the game, and honestly, I thought I'd be losing. I'll be straight up, I thought I would lose. Because I haven't played this game in a while. And I never played online with the simulation mode on.
2 more races, then we'll call it for tonight.
Yep. And we gotta make sure one of them is Martinsville.
Alright.
We'll save that for last. We'll save that one for last.
Alright.
Matter of fact, I got an idea.
We haven't done Talladega yet.
No, I got an idea. Screw the Chase Elliott gets revenge. I got a new idea.
What?
Carl Edwards gets revenge. Get it?
Do it.
Get it? Because Carl Edwards got wrecked at Homestead. So
yeah.
So before the next race, I'm gonna back out and get Carl Edwards' car out.
All right, do it.
I'm gonna do it right after this race, right after the Charlotte race.
No.
Okay, let me go ahead and change it. All right.
Do it.
Carl Edwards. Nice.
Do it.
Honestly, I have a lot of respect for Carl Edwards.
Same here.
I mean, who doesn't have respect at least for Carl? Well, maybe those that were probably a little upset with him after the whole tangle with Brad Keselowski back in 2010. I'll admit, some moments in that were uncalled for, like that wreck at I think it was Milwaukee, or was it at Gateway, when Carl Edwards took out Brad Keselowski? I think Brad Keselowski's dad, Bob Keselowski, was actually going to do something if NASCAR didn't. I'm pretty sure Bob Keselowski could have went out there and did something.
How's my previous best a 17.5? Oh wait, that was Bristol.
That was from Bristol. They only count your previous best from the previous race, unfortunately. Here we go. Carl Edwards gets his revenge.
Now remember, we have to do this off the start of turn 1.
Yeah, I know.
On the front stretch.
Right on the front stretch. Right on the restart, too.
Where the yellow area is on the loading screen here.
Since 2002, Homestead Miami Speedway has hosted the Ford Championship Weekend, which includes the final races of all the season. And God damn, you couldn't let me finish the reading. Carl Edwards.
It's like, nope.
I completely forgot how Homestead looks in this. Oh, it's got the yellow marking down there.
Alright, coming out of turn 4, we gotta do it.
Alright, you gotta get in front of me. So I'm gonna go high so you can get around me.
How about you slow down a bit?
I am just barely touching the gas.
Okay.
Carl Edwards.
Now you gotta go low with me. He spun him into the infield.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright.
Still there?
Oh.
Car high.
That was almost an exact recreation of the event. That was almost an exact recreation.
Yeah, it was. Okay. We got it. Ow! God damn it. My ass!
Talk about erectile dysfunction.
Alright, catch back up to me.
I am. Oh. Alright. Oh. Try not to wreck this thing. Oh! What are the odds of that? We have to go around again.
No, we can just back up here. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. Reverse. Back it up.
I just got kicked!
What?
Player was driving backwards, multiplayer error.
I got kicked too for that. Ooh. Alright, I guess we'll try that again. Are you making it or do I have to?
I'll remake it.
Alright. So here and refresh. I didn't know they did that.
Say it.
Before then, they didn't. There used to be a whole bunch of morons going backwards. How do you even... I got a good question. How do you even make thumbnails in the first place?
What, from what you've seen?
Like, you said you were able to make a thumbnail for the Share Factory for the other version of that video from last week's.
Yeah.
Is that basically what you do, is download Share Factory and then work on it from there? Or what?
Well, it used to be Microsoft Paint, then I used an online Photoshop, then I used Share Factory.
Damn.
It's a complicated process.
Yeah, I can see why. Then we got Kyle Busch staring into the Toyota symbol. He's like, why is this sitting next to me? And why is there 74 fast facts?
Why is there over 74?
I think there was like over 100 of them. And what's funny is none of them have tricks on it. And yet it's all Toyota drivers.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
The race is going green.
We can start it off right here. Go right into me.
Clear low.
Yep, got it.
Turn one.
We basically got it.
Basically got it down to the T. Well, except that you got put in the wall too, and I just wrecked. Okay, you gotta get. I gotta get underneath you so that next time by I do it back to you. All right, just full throttle it like we're racing here, and then I'll get underneath of you. Here we go.
I'll slow down a bit.
Oh, I barely touched you. What? That was a full contact hit.
There's a wreck in turn one.
Oh, how the smoke is just blinding in this game.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, Jesus, I completely forgetting I'm in.
Still there.
There's a dump.
Except you dumped yourself.
Oh, you get back here, you little weasel.
Car high.
Oh.
Nope.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Wreck in turn
Oh, jeez, I keep spinning out because of the whole rear tires spin constantly.
You know what? Let's just finish the damn race.
Yeah, I think we've had enough laughs for one evening.
Yeah. Then we got to Martinsville.
And then we got me talking about my dream earlier.
Yep.
I still think that dream was too weird for comfort.
Hey, we just share it to the whole world now.
And I don't care. Everyone shares their dreams once in a while, so. Yes, yes. Catch him. Catch him, Edwards. Stop that coward. Stop that coward from winning the race.
Whee!
There's a wreck in turn one.
I love how we're just having fun on this 3-year-old NASCAR game that nobody cares about anymore.
Hey, at least we're getting a good laugh session out of it.
Yeah.
Kyle Edwards is in the lead. He is leading the championship for. Yes, there's no Jimmy Johnson because Jimmy Johnson crashed. We're changing history here, folks. We're making it so that Carl Edwards was the champion, not Jimmy Johnson.
Or will Logano win his first championship a few years earlier than expected?
How about no? This is the last lap.
He goes on the inside!
Carl Edwards has got a 1.2 gap over Logano, and Carl Edwards is looking to capture his only NASCAR Cup Series championship. Coming out of turn 3 and 4, Carl Edwards is gonna be your 2016 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion.
God damn it.
Yeah, suck on that, Logano.
Straight you.
The one thing I noticed the most is the fact that Daniel Suarez, when he drove the 19 car the next season for 2018, his car was basically the same as Carl Edwards, but just with a new Toyota body.
Mm-hmm.
That and different miniature sponsorships, such as Peak Motor Oil.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the only difference, really, between Daniel Suarez's cars and Carl Edwards' 2016 car, really.
All right. One more race before we go to Martinsville.
All right. You gonna pick Sonoma?
Yep.
Man, wait a minute. If we're doing
What?
Sonoma, I gotta be this driver then. I
What?
think.
I might as well change mine and restart the lobby.
Here we go. I am gonna be, since he actually won this race, I'm gonna be Tony Stewart.
You know what? I'll be the guy who came in second.
And that would be Denny Hamlin. And then, of course, Smoke put Denny Hamlin in the wall. Classic rule. Don't mess with Smoke.
Mm-hmm. No, wait. Not Denny Hamlin. I changed my mind about it.
Oh, I'm still gonna be Smoke. Considering this was his last game.
Might as well go with another tired driver in his second to last game.
Dale Jr.
Yep.
What's sad is that Dale Jr. did not have a good nationwide series paint. Nationwide insurance paint scheme in 2017. I mean, I didn't like his primary so much. The only nationwide paint scheme I liked was his gray Ghost that he drove at Martinsville, and his throwback to his Busch Series car.
Mm-hmm.
Only ones I liked. Honestly, I would have preferred his 2015 nationwide car.
Alright, lost back up.
Because, thinking about it, his 2015 car was kind of like his Busch Series Oreo / Ritz car.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
In which he ended up driving a car similar to that in 2016 with his Exalta paint scheme. In which Jeff Gordon drove a few times. Even at Richmond, the race I went to in 2017. I mean, not 2016. And Indy, yeah. Can't forget about Indy. Well, one thing for sure is when I put Dale Jr.'s 2016 Exalta paint scheme in my Gordon collection, people were like, why is a Dale Jr. car doing in your Gordon collection? I said, because I saw him drove that in person at Richmond. And he goes, why was Jeff Gordon driving Dale Jr.'s car? And I said, remember, Dale Jr. got in a concussion? And then they realized, oh, I get it now. I shouldn't have bothered you about that.
Oh, wait. Speaking of Truex Jr., here he is.
Oh, yeah. He's got that grumpy face, though.
Yeah, he's like, don't piss me off.
He's like, don't piss me off. I'll put you in the fence. Just like Brian Vickers did to Tony Stewart in 2011 at Sonoma.
No, was it Tony Stewart too? Oh.
Yeah, it was Brian Vickers. Brian Vickers put Smoke right into the tire barrier. And the green flag is up. Dale Jr. is in the lead. Tony Stewart. Oh. I don't
Doesn't know how to drive a road course.
Because I've never driven this course in a while, and I'm using manual gearing. And it's hard to drive on road courses.
Oh yeah, I also remember. In this game, they actually modeled Dale Jr.'s gloves. The skeleton gloves.
Yeah, when everyone else has the standard NASCAR gloves.
Here comes Dale Jr. with skeleton gloves to be all cool and edgy.
My car is literally just got so much rear spin that it literally wants to spin on every corner. Stop spinning. Jesus. Yeah, we're definitely.
Now look at me, I'm pulling a 12-second lead on you.
Yeah, we're definitely not winning this one. Number one reason why I hate this track so much. Honestly, NASCAR 15's road course physics were better than this.
Yeah, and that was basically the same as 14.
What's funny, in my older hard drive for this game, I had all the paint schemes, including Tony Stewart's Final Ride from Homestead.
What happened to your old hard drive?
I switched it out for the 3 terabyte.
Oh.
I still have it in a box. Like, I still have it as a backup in case anything ever happens. But I'll just be back to the original storage, and I won't be able to put all my games on there. What's funny, when I got the new hard drive, I had to re-download all my NASCAR Heat 2 stuff because I had all the NASCAR Heat 2 liveries already downloaded. So I had to re-download them. But I couldn't re-download the ones for Heat
Coming out of
Evolution.
turn 4, Dale Jr. is gonna win here at Sonoma.
Hey, but at least Tony Stewart was able to win his final season. Dale Jr. barely got a top 10.
True.
And what's sad is Dale. I'll admit, I think Dale Jr.'s last season was mostly. I think his driving performance was terrible due to the concussion injury.
Yep.
I'm not saying Dale Jr. was a terrible driver. I just think the injuries is what caused him to be not very good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dale Jr. best would be like a top 15 car, but what I seen funnier is the fact that when Dale Jr. was off due to concussion and he was running like mid-20s at best, Jeff Gordon was really running this car in the top 10 almost every single time. It's kind of sad if you ask me, but then again,
all right,
it is
last
kind
race
of
history.
it is my opinion, so.
One last hurrah, as we say.
One more mile. The one thing I hate about online lobbies in Martinsville, nobody uses their brakes. Nobody did.
Same.
They all just flew in the corner and hope it stuck.
Hell, look at my It's a Heat Evolution Online video, and you'll see why.
And here's the number one thing, you couldn't tell who was who. Like, if someone wrecked you in a Mountain Dew paint scheme, you couldn't tell where he was because everyone else was driving that same paint scheme. Like, if anyone was in a Mobile 1 car as the 14 car, everyone else was in that same car. You couldn't tell who was who. It was terrible.
I stay updated it in Heat 2.
I accidentally wrecked the wrong person multiple times because of that.
Get set. The red will go green. There's a green flag.
One last hurrah in the shitty game.
You mean 3-year-old? Don't you mean 3-year-old shitty game?
Yep.
I'm right up your arse.
Still there.
Oh,
Really?
Hey, that's a classic bump and run.
I'll show you a bump and run.
that was just a recreation of Denny Hamlin, 2017.
There's a wreck in turn 1.
I know that, Labani. We were just in that wreck. Jeez, Labani
He's
just
gonna say,
tells you.
"There's a wreck in turn 1."
Yeah, that's exactly what he just said.
There's a wreck in turn 2.
The way he says it, he's like panicking. It's like if you took Bobby Labonte, put him next to a shredder, and if he said one thing wrong, he'd get thrown in a shredder.
That was a great lap.
That's why he's screaming so bad, so the machine hears him say it right.
No. If that were the case, Bobby Labonte would just be like, "There's a wreck in turn 1. Oh my god!"
Imagine if someone actually animated this part of the segment.
Yeah.
I don't know who would do it, but hopefully it's funny. If someone could animate this part of the section. What I find more funny is that there's more sponsors on here than it is anywhere else. Like, more sponsors
Well,
on
of
the wall.
course, there's Goodies, Toyota, NASCAR.com, Goodies Toyota, Sprint, SDP, Canon.
Yeah. Yeah, Smoke. Smoke's gonna get a win.
Here you go.
Ouch. Oh!
Oh, Smoke spins himself. Junior gets the lead.
I am calling bugs on that. I barely touched the wall, and it balanced me, and then it sent me around.
Last lap.
What's this? Junior loses control. Smoke wins.
You literally just threw that. Did you do that? You did that on purpose, didn't you? You did that on purpose because you felt bad for me, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god. I was
Well, I have to
actually
make things more dramatic, you know.
I was gonna accept my defeat, and the next thing you know, you just slow up on purpose. Like, what the world, dude? I didn't care if I was gonna lose. I was just gonna call it a bug.
I just wanted to make things dramatic.
Dramatic. You're starting to make this whole stream rigged. And then there'd be some conspiracy people watching this video be like, yeah, he rigged it so he wins every race.
Hey, I won at Bo Hawkins Glen Sonoma.
Oh yeah, you got a point. You have a good point. I completely forgot.
Alright, that's gonna be it. Start the stream.
Yep, that's me in for this short little I'm gonna revisit to Nascar Evolution. I'm still shocked at the fact that this thing's multiplayer is still active. I don't know how it could be still
Servers
active.
are still up, he means.
Whatever. Servers, whatever. I still don't get how they're up. I mean, nobody plays the online mode, but it's a good thing they still have them up so we can have videos like this and just go back to an old game. We may go back to NASCAR Heat 2 and maybe do a short revisit on that game. Probably when the new NASCAR game comes out, considering that it will be 3 years old then. So, this will conclude this small stream, I may or may not be doing. I might do another stream coming up. It'll be the episode 6 of my career mode on NASCAR E3. That depends on how busy I am. If I'm not very busy, then I'll do it. If I'm busy, I won't be. So I will see y'all either next time or whenever I'm free. So thanks again for watching. Also like to thank Lego for joining me on this glorious adventure to go 3 years in the time machine to go back. Leave a like if you like this revisit to NASCAR Heat Evolution. If y'all want to see us revisit this game again, just let us know and we'll do another episode of a revisitation to this game.
Which I hope we don't. I just deleted it.
Oh my god. Well, with that, this has been NASCAR Man 101, and thank y'all for watching. Peace.
Adios.